What's up, family? Choosing ones, I know the struggling is not easy because temptation is one of the things you gotta overcome to become great in life. You gotta have this power to overcome temptation. That's why you don't need to blame yourself. Every man went through it. Nobody not gonna lie to you that they don't pass through temptations. So this feel like a trap, and that's why you don't have to blame yourself for what is happening. It's not your fault, man. So what I'm about to say right now in this video is how to go clean. How to go clean 90 days on this journey without doing those stuffs that is draining you. How to go clean 90 days and see the retention, man. So I gotta go number one, man. You have to kill your old self. That thing, those things that you are doing before has been, it has been a past life. You know, you have to kill that past life for you to be able to see the new that is in front of you, for you to be able, you know, to defeat the power that is keeping you low. You have to kill your old self. I know this is not easy. Killing your old self is not easy or something like that. I know that it's not easy, right? So that's what you have to do. You have to kill your old self. Do it, man. Kill your old self. It's happened to me when I was battling lost, man. When I was battling this so much, because I'm a guy, I was growing up, I don't do all this, but I'm not gonna tell you that I I battled with loss for so long. No. On the beginning, I'm used to watching porn, right? I used to watch porn on the on the website. You know, the 90% of people are doing this in this world. So don't blame yourself up. So I'm telling you, I used to do that those days, but I don't, you know, I don't vape. When I do it, I don't vape. But I find it vaping the moment I started taking, you know, smoking and doing all kind of stuff. That's lead to more and more immorality, sexual immorality. So that's why you gotta be careful with, when you are passing through this, ask yourself question: what is that thing that led you, right? What is that thing that led you to that temptation? What is that thing that led you to that weakness? What is that thing that keep you doing it? Something that you're not doing before. Suddenly you began to do it. Suddenly you began seeing your weakness because of lust, right? You should ask yourself a question: what happens? What's what is going on before this started? Before you get to this this mess, because it's a mess, man. Right? Ask yourself a question. For me, it's when I start taking, living the life of no repentance, living the life of whatever, like living the life I choose. Maybe it's not what I want. Living the life that I don't care what is going on. Living the life of smoking and doing all kind of stuff without control. Because I'm telling you, when I was still doing those things, because right now I don't do them anymore. I've given them up because I want to be free from it, right? I want to be free. Yeah, I want to be strong to be able to control myself against lust, and that is why I gave it up. You know, those smoking that I'm taking make it so easier for me to give up on temptation. It make it so easier for the devil, to get me on temptation, and that is why you need to be careful what you are entertaining yourself with, right? So I struggle with this so many times, man. You gotta kill your old self. That old self that you find yourself that this is what is making you to be in this way. This is you keep asking yourself, ask yourself, okay, you keep asking yourself, why is it when you move forward and sometimes it feel like you are down again, you know, or when God is about to level you up, you keep on struggling and struggling and struggling, and you keep on being in that same position. It's because there is something you 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 have to left behind. You know, there is something you have to left behind so you can reclaim what is coming. There's something you have to leave behind so you can reclaim what you have brought with you, what God have sent to you. Man, I struggle with. I know smoking and con addiction is my hard addiction that I battle so much for 4 years right now. I'm telling you, I battle it so much, and I can tell you, I think I started smoking when I was just when I was 19. Yes, that's when I started smoking in the college, right? That is when I started, but I was not doing it steady or regularly. I'm not even addicted to it. I'm just doing it with friends. Then before 2 years, I got addicted to it. I don't used to masturbate those time. I used to just smoke and relax. But when all these chemicals are being stored in your body, then it starts, you know, producing another thing in your body. It start to produce another dangerous habit for yourself. I mean, I've experienced this, man. So there is how to go clean, right? 90 days without doing all these things, man. Try your best to kill your old self. You know, your old self could be the environment that you are spending time with every time. Find a way to leave this environment. If this environment is still keeping you to the old version of you, leave the environment. You see, if it's smoking or taking drugs or doing all kind of things, that is what is holding you to see the next level, the next phase of life that is waiting for you. Won't you wanna give it up, man? That's for me. It's not for me anymore. Those days I enjoy it, right? I enjoy it so much. Those days, I'm not gonna lie you, I enjoy it so much because it's a sweet thing. Smoking is a sweet thing. But when it no longer aligns with you, when it's no longer you know it's no longer you know with your journey, it's no longer going with what you are passing through in life. When smoking, you know all those lifestyle, when it's no longer resonating with your life, it's better you leave it aside. If you don't do it, you will keep on struggling for years with this addiction, because this addiction is not something that you you will keep on joking with. If you keep on joking with you, then it's gonna joke with you too, because it's gonna keep on keeping you on the floor, and before you realize, maybe time has gone. So it's better to take action, find it a way. If whatever that is holding you back, that you think, no matter how hard it is, no matter how struggle people keep on letting you go back to that same habit, try your possible best to make sure that you win. If it's like a game, if it's like a war, make sure that you win those people that is trying to put you in that behavior, to put you in that same system that you want to live, and live the best life of yourself. Because you know some people got famous, right, still smoking, because it's attached to their lifestyle. Sometimes they still feel they're not, these people are not gonna tell you what they are feeling. you know Money makes them happy, right? Money makes you happy, but sometimes they're not gonna tell you what they are passing through. Some can say it. So don't feel like one of the celebrity out here smoking, and his life is better, his life is good, and you think that is the way God wants you to be too. God creates everyone in their own image. God creates you to have your own purpose. God creates you to have your own motivation, you know, and your own design. God can create you for you not to be a smoker, but when you fall into the trap, find a way to, bring yourself out of it. God can create you to be whatever. So that's why you don't need to see that this thing is working for this person and you're trying to do the same. Maybe it will not work for you. Number one is because you have been chosen. When you become a chosen ones, you're not gonna do the same thing everyone else is doing. No matter how hard you try, no matter you're not gonna fit in with what else. You're not gonna fit in with everything other person are doing. That is why you have to, mend ways and knows your own ways, man. That's what I'm saying. If you wanna go clean on this journey, learn to kill your old self, so you can reclaim what you have brought. You can reclaim what God is giving you without killing the old self and unlearning, right? That's the second one, is unlearning. You kill those habits, you unlearn things that you're supposed to unlearn. I'm telling you, this took me years to unlearn so many things so that I can learn more. Because when you surround yourself with those, bad company, corrupt good manners, man, it's not lie. I'm not telling you to condemn anyone or seeing others as evil or you are holy more than them. It's just like, do what is giving you more peaceful. Do what is aligning with you, and check whenever you are feeling stuck. Maybe there's something that you have to leave behind. That's life. Whenever you are about to elevate in life, because life is always step by step. I see it mine. I'm 26 years old right now. Since I was a child, I always noticed that there is some years, not just some years, every year I keep on seeing myself that everything is level by level. So how this gonna happen, right? Think about it. Think about it when you are not unlearning what you have taught yourself. That life you are used to it, but you don't know. Maybe the life that is holding you back, you are used to it. This is where some people get stuck. This is where I got stuck, being used to the old life. Then you feel like maybe this is a bridge, right? For example, this is my hand, and this is a bridge, right? If you wanna cross, you are crossing here with some habits, and you reach here, and God is requiring you that to be here, right? That to be here, you need some new habits and some new understanding and awareness to be here. That you cannot come with this, and you cannot come. The habit I'm talking about is also people. It could be also people. God is telling you that these people cannot come with you. These habits cannot come with you to where I'm taking you, right? Won't you love to give up those things, or you want to remain here? I'm not gonna say you want to remain here, God forbid. So this is where I'm talking to guys who is struggling for being stuck on habits like smoking, drugs and all kind of things. Watching con, sexual immorality, all these things, being stuck in insane. So try your possible best to give it up. Even if you are feeling pain, even if you are not satisfied with whatever, keep on doing it. And with time, you gotta get used to the power that Man, I'm telling you, you gotta get used to the power that you just stop. Because whenever you're about to stop those things, the devil will not be happy with you, because the devil have, the devil is already enjoying what you are doing, that type of lifestyle that you're living, smoking and drinking and watching con, keeping you on the lower vibration, keeping you insane. Devil wants, that's what makes him happy the most, and that is what he wants. When you are trying to live that habit, the devil know that you are trying to create, you are trying to create something that will destroy their kingdom. So, man, to go clean, you have to kill your old self. Left some things behind that's not gonna take you to the next level, and that's how you level up. To level up in life always requires many things, because God will give you some things, God will give you many things, and God will require you many things. So you can't keep on leveling up with God and still be on that level. On that's not how you work, man. You are putting yourself more more. It's not even risk, but you are just joking with the devil, man. So I'll see you in the next video, man. Thanks for watching.